Hello, I hope you're having a blessed day. And today, as you can see, I'm outside, a bit of a change of environment to get some fresh air. And we'll be talking about faith, having faith. So often we only hear faith used in the context of religion. However, all faith is complete trust and belief in someone, something, or some idea. So you can have faith that your partner is loyal. You can have faith that your business will work out. You can have faith in God. You can have faith in a host of things. It is simply a deep trust and belief that something, a deep trust or belief in something, someone, or some idea. And today I'll be helping explain having faith in you, having faith in your dreams, faith in your beliefs, faith in you. So without further ado, let's get into it. A dream you die for. Well, dream not only that you die for, but just give it all for. Not necessarily lay down your life. As you can see right there, we have a vision board. It's got a photo of me speaking, fishing, some things I enjoy doing, writing books, speaking on stages, big house, traveling the world. In the corner is a photo of someone who just very in shape, which is something I find important. And ultimately, this is a dream of my ideal life. My ideal life is getting paid to travel the world, speaking, have a really nice house, enjoy my life, be in great shape, see the world, overcome obstacles, things like that. And you need to have a dream so big that it scares most people. Most people should hear your dream and say, there's no way you can get it all. There's no way. Oh no, you're being too unrealistic. Oh no, there's no way. I need, give me a second here. Hello?
Yeah, so I want to know if you can hold your Xbox controller
Um, yeah, I'll get in once I come back.
on your way back.
No, I'm saying once I am. Or
Because they're trying to play a game now.
okay, it should be like it should be on my table in there.
At the table,
Yeah, it should either be on the table or the bed.
he said it's on the table on his bed for the people. Okay.
All right.
All right.
Yep. Sorry about that. Back to the point. So you need to have faith in a goal or dream that is so big that it scares most people. They should see you. They should hear what it is that you want and think there's no way you can get it. Because how in the world are you going to get the big house? How are you going to get the money? How are you going to get the high paying job without going to college? Because I don't want to do that. I don't want to go to college. College isn't my thing. How will I do it? Because I know my plan. I have faith in my plan. This is a part of my plan, actually. The fact that you're watching this video is a sign that my plan is working. And all you need to do is figure out what is your dream. Because for you, it might be living in a New York City penthouse with two dogs, wife, three kids, making $1 million a year. This might be your dream. You have to be clear about what you want. You got to know what it is that you want, how you're going to get it, and what's the plan. And you need to have faith in yourself to execute the plan. Because you can have it all lined out. You can know exactly what you want, how you want it, when you want it, but the problem is, if you don't have faith and trust in who you are, faith and trust in your ability to execute that plan, to get that goal, to make it all happen, you won't be able to get it because you need to have faith. Faith is where it all starts. The belief is where it all starts. The idea is where it all starts. And from that idea, you create the faith around it that I trust in myself to create my reality. I trust in myself to achieve my goals. I trust in myself to become the person that I need to be to get the things that I want. And that's scary because it means you got to go out there and do it. Most people are afraid to really go out there and do it. But I want to say that for the kind of people that would watch a video like this, the kind of people that would pay to hear someone talk about these subjects, It is a sign that you know you're somebody who's capable. You know that you are capable. Even if the world says you aren't, even if you have subtle doubts and subconscious beliefs, you know you are. You know that you can get this dream that you want. You just gotta line it out. Next slide. And because you know who you are and you know the potential you have, you're not going to just run from challenge. You're not just going to run in fear. You're not going to let the fear of how difficult things could be, how difficult things look, how difficult people say it will be. You're not going to let that deter you because how much longer will we allow fear to control our life? How much longer will we allow doubt, the fear of what if this goes wrong? What if my friends stop talking to me? What if my family stop talking to me? What if I lose some money? What if the business doesn't work? How much longer are we going to allow these things to hold us back? How much longer are we going to run? We need to stop running away from challenge and we need to run toward challenge. We need to run toward the things that are going to build us up. Because when you're going to the gym, you don't get stronger by putting the weights on the floor. You get stronger by picking them up. You get stronger by doing the hard thing. You get stronger by overcoming the obstacle. You get faster by running on the treadmill. You don't get faster by not running. You get faster by running on the treadmill. When you're trying to become when you're trying to become smarter, learn something new. You don't become smarter by not reading the book. You become smarter by reading the book. Yeah, it might be hard to sit down and read 20 pages a day. It might be hard to study for the math test. It might be hard to get the degree to become a doctor. But if that's what you want, that's a challenge you're going to have to overcome. If you want to become a doctor, you got to study like a doctor. If you want to become strong, you got to do the things to become strong. You got to change up the diet. You got to pick up the weights. You got to get better sleep. You got to quit the alcohol. You got to change up things. You got to do the hard thing to get what you want. You have to overcome. You got to put in the work to achieve your goal. You have to put in the work to achieve the thing that you want because it's money out there to be got. It is nowhat near a shortage of money in this world. There are trillions and trillions and quadrillions and however high these numbers go of money out there. There are so many opportunities out there. There are jobs out there. Yes, it might be a challenging process to get hired at one, but that don't mean it's impossible. You got to put in the effort. You got to do the challenging thing to get the goal. And once you have that vision board set out, once you have that dream you give it all for, that dream that you would put in tired hours, that you would wake up middle of the night and start working on, that dream that you will by any means necessary put in the work to achieve, that's when you know that a dream that big is going to come with challenge. A dream that big is going to take effort. A dream that big is not something that's going to come easy. And you don't want it to come easy because easy things do not last. Easy things do not last. Everything you want is going to take effort. If you want a marriage, if you want a happy relationship, it's not gonna be all easy and sunflowers and rainbows every day. Y'all gonna have arguments. Y'all gonna have disagreements. Y'all gonna have times when you might start yelling at each other. Sometimes it happens, right? But in order to achieve that stable marriage, you gotta overcome those obstacles. You gotta overcome those differences. You gotta overcome those arguments that, hey, maybe she might get super mad if you keep the toilet seat up. You might be really mad if she's snoring her sleep. Whatever the problem is, you got to learn to overcome the challenges in order to get what you want. To have that stable marriage, to have that $1 million in the bank, to have that Ferrari in the driveway, to have that big house, to have that stable family. Whatever it is that you want, it's going to take some challenges and you're going to have to overcome those challenges. So don't run away when things get hard. Don't run away when there are challenges. Don't run away when there's obstacles. Overcome the obstacles. Do what it is that you need to do to put yourself in the position that you want to be in to achieve the goal that you know you are destined for. Next slide. Now, surround yourself with greatness. When you constantly see what is possible, it's a reminder of your own potential, right? I need some water. Okay. Let's say you are on the NFL, right? You're on the NFL, you're out there doing touchdowns and all that. And you're surrounded by greatness. You are surrounded by the best of the best football players. You're surrounded by the top of the top athletes. You are around greatness. So, by being around this, what do you think is going to happen to you? You're going to start becoming even better. Because if all your friends are hardworking, dedicated, they show up to practice early, they leave practice late. When you leave practice late, that's a good thing. It means you stayed in practice longer than most people. They are showing up on time. They're doing what they need to do. They're eating right. They're not going out to the bars. They are doing what they're supposed to do. What do you think you're going to do? Eventually, you're going to start taking on those habits because you are the combination of the 5 people you're closest with. You are a combination of the 5 people you're closest with. And what this means is what you're around, you start to pick up on. If all your friends are losers, you're going to start being a loser, or you're going to have to leave that group of friends. If all your friends are winners, you're going to have to become a winner, or they're going to leave you. Because why do we want to carry dead weight? As cold as it might sound, why would someone want to carry around dead weight? And obviously, when you're doing great, you attract other great people. You attract people who want to learn, who want to grow, who want to become better. Because like attracts like. 2 people who are into Pokemon cards are going to end up becoming friends. 2 people who love football are going to end up becoming friends. 2 people who love basketball. You got basketball teams, you got football teams, you have rock bands, you have rap groups, you have uh country festivals, you have Amish groups. People who are similar will gather around people who are similar. So, if you want to become great, try to get yourself around great people because those habits, seeing the way they think, hearing how they talk about themselves, hearing how they treat others, hearing how they treat their family, seeing the example is going to remind you that the only thing keeping the only thing separating you and greatness is you. That's the only thing. Nobody's stopping you from going and studying them books. Nobody's stopping you from applying to college. Nobody's stopping you from going and achieving your destiny. Yes, there might be obstacles in the way. Yes, there might be challenges in the way. But if you want to be great, you have to do what greatness does. If you want to be a loser, you're going to do what a loser does. And as bad as it is to say, just take a look around and you're going to be able to easily spot greatness from those who are not. You can take one look and see it. Like I can see it in somebody's eyes. I can hear it in how they talk about themselves, how they talk about their family, how they talk about their relationships, how they treat animals, how they treat their own body, how they treat their own mind. If you want to be great, if you want a constant reminder of how great you are, how great you can be, and how great you will become if you put in the effort, surround yourself with greatness. There's a reason why they don't just let anybody on the NBA. There's a reason why you have to try out for a sports team before they let you on. There's a reason why you can't just walk in to the NBA league and say, I'm on the team now. No, we are greatness. In order to be a part of our group, you have to show that you are greatness as well. In order to join us, you have to show that you're able to carry your weight because we don't want to carry dead weight. If you hang around losers, they're going to drag you down. Okay? Imagine feathers, right? Feathers. A feather does not weigh a lot. It weighs very, very little, right? Feather weigh very little. But imagine if I gave you 10,000 feathers, right? Each of those little feathers is a little thing, like a thought somebody tried to say, like, oh no, it's not going to work. Oh no, that's too big. Oh no, it's too hard. They're not going to hire you because you look like this, or they're not going to want to be your friend because of this reason, or you're not handsome enough to date that woman, or this, or this, or that. Every little thing somebody says is a feather. And if you're around a loser, they're constantly adding feathers. One feather, two feather, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64, 128, on and on and on and on and on. And eventually, you just have thousands and thousands and thousands of feathers, and that's just weighing you down. It's tons of feathers. Or you could think of it like a pound. 1 pound is very light. 10 pounds, okay, you feel it. 50 pounds, okay, now you're really feeling it. 500 pounds, every time somebody says a negative thing, every behavior somebody has is like putting a pound on the scale or taking a pound off. The good thing they do are lifting the weight off. It's making things easier. It's making things better. The bad thing somebody does, thinks, and says adds a pound. That's extra weight on you. That's extra pressure. That's extra force. We don't want that around. We do not want to be around losers because we are not losers. This is not a loser circle. This is not a loser circle. I don't know how many times I need to tell people this. The kind of people that I surround myself with, the kind of people I interact with, the kind of people that I just live with in my mind, the kind of thoughts I have, the kind of behaviors I have are not loser behaviors. And I don't need to know how many times I need to try and get it through people's heads. But if you're hanging around losers, don't be surprised when you're the next loser. It's that simple. And if you hang around winners, it's no surprise when you become the next winner. If you're on the NBA, right, you already was good enough to get in. But if you're on the NBA and you're playing with LeBron James and Kobe Bryant and Stephen Curry and Michael Jordan, it's no surprise when you become the fifth great person. If you hang around LeBron, Stephen Curry, Michael Jordan, and Kobe, it's no surprise when you start getting mentioned among greatness because you surround yourself with greatness. You are in the energy of greatness. You are aligned with greatness. You are on the trajectory of greatness. You have achieved greatness because you have the constant reminder of what is possible for you, not just what's possible for everybody else, not just what LeBron can do, what Stephen Curry can do, what Kobe can do, what Michael Jordan can do. But what can you do? That's the important part. Knowing your potential, knowing your greatness, knowing what you are capable of. Because whatever you believe in, God, Allah, Buddha, Spirit, universe, whatever you believe, has put a power in you, has put an ability in you, has put a gift in you, has put greatness within you. You are the result of greatness. You are the result of an entire bloodline from the beginning of time. And you mean to tell me that you aren't capable of greatness? That someone who is the descendant of kings and queens and emperors and empresses is not capable of greatness? You're lying to yourself. You can lie to me all you want. Lie to me all you want. But do not lie to yourself. Do not sleep on yourself. Do not hide your own greatness from yourself. Get out there and show the world what is possible. But more importantly, wake up and remind yourself what is possible. Remind yourself what you can do. Because it don't affect me. It don't affect me whether or not you achieve your goal. It affects you. It affects your friends. It affects your family. It affects your children. And that's what matters. It matters how you are. It matters if you're a winner or a loser because that's going to affect everyone and everything around you. Whew. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yeah. As you can see, I'm very passionate. I'm very passionate about this. It really it really gets me fired up. It really does. And circling back to that speech I gave there, the key is within you. Knowing your gift and your why helps you to create the strength to unlock the faith to achieve massive goals. And that was what that's what I was going into earlier right there, because that key is within you. Like I said, God, Allah, Buddha, Spirit, whatever you believe, has put that key within you, has put that ability within you to go out there and achieve your goals. So, if you're able to go to church every Sunday and praise and worship, if you're able to read your Bible every night and have faith, if you're able to read your Quran, your Bhagavad Gita, your Torah, your all your other religious books, then you need to be able to have faith in yourself. Because if you believe in God, that means you are the child of God, the son, daughter of God. It means that you and God have a deep connection, and to have faith in God means you also need to have faith in yourself. Same thing goes for Islam. Now, in having faith, you got to know that you are able to achieve them goals. You are able to, where you set your sights, you're able to achieve that. You're able to go where you want to go. You're able to make things happen. You are able to get on the boat that is your life and steer it to where you want to go. You are able to take the present moment and unwrap it and reveal the gift. You're able to unwrap the gift that is the present moment. That's how I meant to say it. Yes, you are able to unwrap the gift that is the present moment. You are able to get in the car and steer it to where you want to go. All you got to do is grab that wheel, put your foot on the gas, and start steering. Slow down on the brakes at times. Do what it is that is appropriate for that time and achieve your goals. Get to your destination and achieve everything you need, because it's not going to be a smooth road. It's not going to be just straight A to B. There's going to be intersections, there's going to be twists and turns, spikes in the road, potholes, car collisions. Things are going to happen. Things are going to happen. But in having faith, it means that you know, even if something happens, even if things aren't going your way today, or this week, or this month, or this year, that doesn't mean you give up hope. That doesn't mean that you lose faith. That doesn't mean that you quit. That doesn't mean that you give up. Because if we can have faith in someone or something outside of us, we need to have faith in us. We need to have faith in our actions. We need to have faith in our beliefs. We need to have faith in the things that we do. We need to have faith that we can achieve. We need to have faith that even if I love that bell so much. We need to have faith that even if things are out the norm, even if they're not going our way, having faith that we can get them back on track. That even in the midst of the storm, we can navigate. Even in the darkest of nights, we can navigate with the stars. Even if there's lightning strikes and tornadoes and earthquakes and floods and tsunamis, we can survive. We can persist. Because humans are the most adaptable species on the face of this planet. We have made it through ice ages. We have survived lions and saber-toothed tigers and mammoths and woolly rhinos and all kind of stuff and diseases and all type of stuff. We have been able to persist and overcome and achieve day by day greatness. And that key is within you. Knowing your gift, knowing your why, and knowing that dream that matters to you. So I'm going to end on a quote here. It only seems delusional until you prove yourself right. It only seems delusional until you prove yourself right. That is something I tell myself almost every day. Because my goals, oh my gosh, I got some big goals. I'm going to be traveling the world, getting paid to speak, have my own place, waking up when I want to, living life on my terms, being a man that I'm proud of, being somebody that my family can look to as a role model of somebody who really was a trailblazer, somebody who continued to be a trailblazer, somebody who was able to just go out there and make it happen. That's a goal that is huge. And that method sounds a little delusional, saying, I'm not going to go to college, but I'm going to make all this money. I'm going to help people get their life. I'm going to help people improve their life. I'm going to help people feel better about themselves. I'm going to help just the world. It sounds delusional until I prove myself right. And day by day, every day I wake up, I prove myself right. Getting on these videos and recording these and talking to people and motivating you guys and gals and men and women and whoever is watching this is one of the ways I prove myself right. I'm not delusional. I'm just, it just seemed delusional until you realize that every day I prove myself right. I bet on me, and every time I bet on me, I win. I win every time. Every bet I've made on myself, I have won. And I want you to have that faith in yourself. I want you to know that every time you wake up and bet on you, you could win. This is your lucky day. Go out there, achieve greatness, have faith in yourself, push on for your goals. Don't let nobody, nothing stop you. And I will see you in the next one. I love you. I hope you love yourself. I hope that